2006 was a record-setting year for Alachua County Animal Services. For the first time since the facility opened, they have adopted, transferred, or returned more animals to their owners than they have euthanized. But there is still room for improvement, and there are many ways county residents can help Animal Services have an even better year in 2007.
Alachua County Animal Services is enjoying the success story of 2006.
Well, last year was our best year. For the first time in the history of this facility, there was actually a positive outcome. 56% of our pets either went home as adoptions, transfers, or returned to owners, and 44% were euthanized.
This success was in large part due to the Maddie's Pet Rescue project of Alachua County and its 6 partners: Alachua County Humane Society, Alachua County Animal Services, Puppy Hill Farms Pet Rescue, Helping Hands Pet Rescue, which is located at the West End Veterinary Clinic, Hale's Angel Pet Rescue, located at the Hale Plantation Veterinary Clinic, and Gainesville Pet Rescue.
Well, basically, we have a Maddie's grant in this community, and the 5 partners of the Maddie's grants, their responsibility is to help us lower the euthanasia rate by taking animals out of the shelter. When they transfer an animal to them, they put them up for adoption through their organizations. So the animals ultimately get adopted through the organizations that take them out of here.
Most of the organizations that the animals are transferred to are considered to be adoption guarantee, which means that the animals, for the most part, will not be euthanized.
That's generally correct. They are primarily what we refer to as an adoption guarantee or no-kill organization. We've kind of replaced the no-kill term with an adoption guarantee term. Generally that would be the case. Now they might have to, have some that become ill with, for example, canine parvovirus that they may have that don't display symptoms of until they after leave our facility, or even contracted after they do. And in that case, which is rare, they may have to come back and be euthanized, but they would come back to the shelter generally for that.
The community also plays a big role in lowering the amount of animals brought into the county shelters and in finding homes for the ones that are brought in.
Well, probably the biggest way the community has actually helped in that process to this point is actually adopting animals. So they either come directly here to the shelter and adopt, or they adopt from other rescue groups within the county. And that's probably the biggest help that we've seen. Other areas that they do help in that process are when they have their animals spayed or neutered, and we're not just contributing or continue to contribute to the pet overpopulation problems that we have throughout the entire United States. That is also very helpful. Those are programs that we're anticipating providing more opportunities for spay-neuter in the coming years, as we don't think we'll ever be able to totally adopt our way out of this process. Other ways that they help is when their animals are here at the shelter, when they are impounded and lost, when they come and reclaim the animals. Obviously that saves an animal from being euthanized. And also a way that the community can and does help is when they license their animals and have some type of identification on their animal, so that if it does get lost or strays, if it has that identification on it, we can get it back home to them.
One of the best things you can do to help is to come in and adopt a pet, and there are many times and locations to do just that.
We realized that we certainly had an abundance of animals, that we needed to expand our adoption program. And being a PetSmart partner gave us the opportunity to go there on Sundays to a continuation of our adoption program. So we're open Tuesday through Saturday here at the facility, and then we're open Sunday at PetSmart through the hours of 10 to 5. What this does, it gives us an opportunity. Of course, we don't have the wide variety of animals that may be here at the shelter, but we concentrate on those that need to be adopted, our new hopes. And what it does is it gives us a chance to adopt animals without having the high overhead of having the shelter open.
Another way to get involved is to volunteer. The requirements for becoming a volunteer are simple. You have to be at least 18 and come into Alachua County Animal Services and fill out an application.
And one of the greatest needs we have too, of course, is volunteers. We have a great need of folks to come out, exercise our dogs, our adoptable dogs here in our courtyard, and also folks that would like to take a cat out and pet it and put it in our little atrium there and let them run around and whatnot. So we have a lot of opportunities.
There are some things to consider before adopting an animal. First, you need to make sure your home is prepared for a pet and that you are ready to handle the financial responsibilities of having a pet. If you live in a rental, it is important to find out if your residence allows pets and to know the rules and regulations involving having a pet if they do allow them. Most of all, you want to make sure you, your family, roommates, and any other pets already in the home are compatible with the animal you have chosen. If you would like to become more involved in the Alachua County Animal Services programs, please call them at 264-6870 or stop by the shelter located at 3400 Northeast 53rd Avenue in Gainesville, Florida. For County Update, I'm Shelley Sanders.